Get messy, go for it. Start the podcast, write the book, do the painting, start the business, start sending out those emails. You cannot work on your craft if there's no fucking craft to work on. You need to embarrass the shit out of yourself. And if you view each embarrassment as like a step towards your goals, you're golden. You're on the right track. Embarrassment is the price you have to pay for excellence. Okay. I haven't planned this in the fucking slightest, but I needed to hop on the microphone as soon as possible because I was just writing something and I struck on a big realization that I really want to share with you. And that is, I am excellent at so many things in my life. And the only reason I'm excellent at them is because of a braver version of me in the past that fucked up publicly. I used to make dancing videos on Instagram, for example, like 6 years ago, and they were so, I can't even look at them, right? And I was so stiff, but I had the feeling, right? Like the urge to move my body was there, and it was so pure and beautiful, but I wasn't good. I was just trying to move and express myself. And over time, I have got better at getting my body to move in a way that I want it to. And the only reason I can do that is because a past version of myself was willing to fuck up and look a bit stupid and embarrass the shit out of herself. I've said this so many times. It's a chapter in my book. And I made a video about it that went viral last year. But I said, embarrassment is the price you pay for excellence. Embarrassment is the price you pay for excellence. I am excellent at so many things, and that is only because a past version of me sat through so many nights of being absolutely shit. And I'm sure that in 10 years from now, I'll listen to this podcast episode and be like, she thought she was excellent. And I think in the moment, you think that you're really good at what you're doing, and then you can kind of cringe, 5 or 10 years later. But that's a sign that you've grown. It's a sign that you've become somewhat masterful at what you're doing, but that mastery doesn't come through doing nothing. That mastery and that reflection, that sort of cringing at your past self, that can only ever come from fucking up so many times and getting back up again. So dancing again, asking someone out on it. You only meet the love of your life when you go on another date. You only become a better writer from staying on the fucking page for longer than you feel comfortable with. Excellence comes, mastery comes through a shit ton of embarrassment. You just have to view it as this tax that you have to pay. You are never, ever going to be great at anything in your life if you are not willing to stomach the discomfort of looking like a fool, like an embarrassed fool, like a cringy person that doesn't know what they are doing. And bear in mind, there are so many people that will be cheering you on through this process, but you can't rely on other people thinking you're great to do the thing that you love. You cannot be a master at something in a day. It takes years and years and years, and there are things that you don't even know that you don't know about what it is that you want to do. Even take me starting this podcast, for example. I didn't even know that I needed to warm up my voice before recording a podcast episode. Like, I didn't even know shit like that about me and my creative process until I just picked up the fucking microphone. The only reason I can even feel comfortable in front of the camera and why the camera loves me and why I love the camera is because I've been in front of the camera since I was 10. I've been making vlogs and videos from my laptop webcam since I was a little girl. Embarrassment is the price you pay for excellence. And everything in my life that I'm really good at has come through years and years and years of failures. Now you might be like, oh, what does failure even, like, what are you talking about? Failure looks like dancing every day and learning new moves and watching YouTube tutorials on how to learn my favorite dance moves, right? And being so shit at it. And then the beauty of it is, so I really wanted to, for example, let's use dancing. I really wanted to learn how to Northern Soul dance because I used to go to loads of Northern Soul nights in London, like 4 years ago now. And I saw all the men like spinning and twirling and doing this cool Northern Soul dancing, and none of the girls knew how to do it. And I was like, fuck this, I'm mucking in, I'm getting involved. And I watched loads of YouTube tutorials at home to learn how to Northern Soul, like do the little shuffle. And now it's so incorporated into my dancing, and I mix it up with my own moves and my own stuff that it's become my own way of moving. And it's nothing like the way I originally learned. And it's this whole beautiful original form of self-expression. Like, you need to borrow things from places and make it your own. You need to just fuck around and watch a YouTube tutorial. You need to embarrass yourself. You need to be, and maybe that embarrassing part, it can be done at home, you know? But there's only so much that you can do at home. So my favorite thing used to be coming home, learning new dance moves on YouTube, and then taking them out for a spin and going dancing and blowing everyone away, you know? Same thing with my writing. The first drafts of my book are absolutely horrendous, disgusting, and never want anyone to see them ever again. And I don't think that when I'm writing. When I'm writing, I think I'm a fucking genius. I think it's all coming out of me perfectly. And it's not. It's like, I think some famous writer once said, write drunk, edit sober. And I don't even drink, but I would describe the process of writing when I'm in that flow as being drunk on the flow, being drunk on this thing that's pulsing through you, and you're like, da, 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 and you're just going. And then you look at it sober, out of the flow, out of your magical connection with the creative gods that you tapped into while you were writing. And you're like, what the fuck did I just write? This is horrendous. But that's fine. Because another one of my favorite quotes is, you can't edit a blank page. You can't edit a blank page. You can't edit and craft and cut and paste and remove something that you never fucking began. Do you know, when I think about the peak of embarrassment, I think of like people who have Netflix specials. They're comedians, right? They practice their material to small crowds before they take it to that big stage. And when we watch them, we think, holy shit, they are so effortlessly funny, but they have embarrassed themselves so many times in front of smaller crowds to practice their material. I cannot imagine anything more socially brave and courageous than being a stand-up comedian. Honestly, hats off to you. It's fucking amazing. Improv, all of that shit. Absolutely insane and amazing. Get messy, go for it. Start the podcast, write the book, do the painting, start the business, start sending out those emails. You cannot work on your craft if there's no fucking craft to work on. You need to embarrass the shit out of yourself. And if you view each embarrassment as like a step towards your goals, you're golden. You're on the right track. Okay, so I've been living in Los Angeles for 10 months now, and I've only just managed to find my dream apartment. It's so beautiful. It's Art Deco. It's old Hollywood. There are scalloped edges on the doorways. Honestly, it's my dream space, and I'm so excited to make it my own and put my little flossy touch on it. Wayfair has everything. It has teacups and saucers. It has coffee makers. It has retro fridges. It even has old Hollywood sconces that match the bones of my Art Deco apartment. They even have an option to have someone drop the delivery off to your door, bring it inside, unpack it for you, install the thing, and then remove the packaging, which is honestly just amazing for me right now because my apartment at the moment is just cardboard boxes galore. Find furniture, decor, and essentials that fit your unique style and budget. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's wayfair.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home. Embarrassment is the price you have to pay for excellence. And every excellent thing in my life that I'm good at, that people must assume comes effortlessly to me. It only comes effortlessly to me because I practiced so many times. I am so grateful to the past version of me for fucking up so many times so that I can be excellent at what I do today. I am a very confident dancer. I'm a confident writer. Not all the time, but I can get into my flow, right? I've got my creative rhythms. I am very confident with my self-expression. And the only reason that that is the case is because a past version of me was willing to fuck up and embarrass herself publicly so many times. And I never even think about how grateful I am to the past version of me. And it's a really good thing to look at and think about because me right now is also the past version of me for the future Floss. So the things that I do today, there is going to be a version of me in the future that's either going to be very fucking grateful for me in the present moment right now, or she's going to be pissed off at me because I didn't do what was necessary to get shit done, right? So whether that's I want to write a new book, whether that is I want to start posting on social media every single day, you know, where you will be in 6 months from now, whatever it is in your life, like you want to be happier, you want to eat healthier, you want to go to the gym, you want to have more friends in 6 months from now. You want to be great at writing. You want to be great at dancing. If you want to be excellent in any area of your life, that future version of you is counting on you right now to show the fuck up and to pay the cost up front so that you can live a much more carefree existence in the future and be great. I am the recipient and the beneficiary of all of the fucking hard actions that my past self had to go through. I am free today to be great at what I do and so much better at what I do than I was years ago, because in those years, I showed up continuously to practice, to embarrass myself, to post on the internet, to write every single day, to do the embarrassing thing and reach out and ask someone to hang out. Like, I have friends in my life today because past Floss was brave enough to ask them if they wanted to hang out. And that felt really scary in the moment. Future you is counting on you right now to do the embarrassing shit so that she can be more free. And I don't want you to even think about future you as a separate person to yourself. Because think about you right now and think about everything in your life that you are grateful for, whether that's your friends, your job, the money you've saved, whatever the fuck it is. The only reason you're even alive is because the past version of you decided to stick around. The only reason that you're even listening to this podcast episode is because you made the decision to listen to something today that you knew was going to make you feel good, right? I hope that's why you come here. I hope you come to my podcast to feel good about yourself, because that's what I want to do. I want to make you feel good about yourself. That's my purpose in life, is to tap into the frequency of freedom and self-expression and pass it on to everyone because I love you. And I think that's how we make the world a better place. We make ourselves feel good. We become the medicine, and we allow that medicine to become contagious through embodying it ourselves. So yeah, the past you is responsible for where you are now. And who you are now is responsible for the future you. And that future you, when she comes, she is just going to be experienced as the present moment. Everything that you are today is a result of the past you and all of the choices and decisions that past you made. Every twist and turn and bend in the road. And you in the present moment now can decide to create your fucking future. What seeds do you want to plant? What seeds do you want to come into fruition in the future? Don't plant seeds now that you don't want to see bloom and crop up and sprout up and become weeds in the future, because that's what happens. You get to plant the seeds right now. Muck in. How your life looks a year from now is dependent on how you behave today. And show up every day, continuously. You're always manifesting. People think manifesting is only positive stuff. No, you can manifest negatively based on your beliefs and your actions. Your beliefs shape your actions, yeah? Whether or not you text your ex is based on your belief. If you believe that there aren't enough good people out there, then that means you'll text your ex back, and in a year from now, you're back in that relationship still, wondering, how the hell did I get here? I am grateful to past Floss for sitting her ass down every single day to finish writing all 3 of my published books. That's insane. You know, when people say to me like, oh my God, you've written 3 books, that's crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I know, I can't believe I did it. I can't believe it. I am the beneficiary of the actions of past Floss. She put in her blood, sweat, and tears to do everything that I am the beneficiary of today. Every tough conversation, every risk. That's the only reason I'm in Los Angeles right now, living in a city where there's sunshine every day, is because of every single little tough conversation and brave choice that I made to be here. There are so many little micro fine-tunings that we can make in our life that you get to make so that future you gets to be the beneficiary of all of these really hard actions. I'm so grateful to the past me for doing embarrassing shit, posting online. Oh. And now I'm way more confident. Oh. I love it. I'm so grateful for it. Do something today that makes the future you just want to cry with gratitude. Where do you want to be? And just work backwards. How do you get there? And do it. Do it. Just do it. You know what you need to do. That email on that tab that you've not sent yet, fucking send it. Get out the drafts. Dust off your drafts in your fucking Instagram posts. Do it. I love you. Mwah!